And it goes a little something like you all summer and after fall I'll keep you all summer and after fall I'll keep.
Hey y'all, it's Akira and we are back with another video, and we are for the first time coming to you from my car. I'm actually bored, y'all, and I don't really have nothing to do, so I decided, like, why not make this video? I was eating my little food that my boyfriend got me, and I was just like, well, why not turn it into a mukbang, a talk, I don't know, I don't know what you want to call. I already started eating, but I had only took like one bite and 2 chips, so, and a sip, so it don't really count as me, like, you know, fucking it up. Like, it don't really count as me like eating, I don't know. But I got a Subway. It was a foot long, but he has the other 6-inch, so you know, I got a 6-inch sub. I got me some Cool Ranch Doritos, and I got me a pineapple Fanta. So basically how this video is going to go is just me, I don't know, I'm just going to be answering some questions that I just looked up on Google, because this is really like a random video. And y'all, to be honest, for real, I do hella like Q&As for you guys, but it literally, something goes wrong every single time and I end up not putting it out there. And it just makes no sense. But we're gonna do it this time, and you guys are gonna see it. And to be honest, I'm not even gonna edit this video, so it really, after I post it, I'm just gonna like post it. I mean, not after I post it, I'm gonna post it, but like after I finish recording, it's getting posted, because that way we gonna get the raw side of each other, you know, whatever. Another thing before we do the video, I do want to apologize again for going MIA. A lot has happened, but we're getting it together. Secondly, I want to say it's really a lot of people walking by. Like, I'm glad my windows are tinted. Anyway, secondly, I want to say, well, I want to apologize for not dropping the video that I promised you guys. In all honesty, y'all, I did put a lot of thought, energy, and effort into that video. But when I recorded it, because this was supposed to be a murder case about a woman by the name of Catherine Fuller. And ironically, the first day I had like recorded the stuff was the day after the 37th anniversary of this murder case. And I'm gonna put the reaction that I had, like, once I realized that it was the day after the 37th anniversary. I'm gonna put that. So it starts on, oh wow, the anniversary was yesterday. I should have dropped this video yesterday. That is me editing the video. It's okay, I'm not gonna edit it besides that. But anyway, after I recorded, I don't know why I'm yelling. After I recorded it, y'all, no bull. Really, the only thing I recorded was information. And it was just because it took me maybe like 10 sources. It took me maybe 3 to 4 weeks trying to find everything. I read things as simple as a Facebook post, a Twitter thread, literally to a 59-page document. And every single document had new information, a new point to bring up, some new things that were hidden, and it was hard trying to pinpoint where to put what in the story, because what happened the first time didn't happen during the trial, didn't happen during the not retrial, but when it went back up to Supreme Court, it was a lot, right? But to be honest, y'all, I kind of don't want it to go to waste. So if you guys want me to post the video in parts, please let me know. Or if you don't even want to see the video, but you are interested in, I don't know if I said it, but the video ended up being like an hour long of just information. But like I was saying, if you did not want to see the video in parts, but you did want to know about the case, first, I will say that I got the idea from a Netflix show. It's called like Forced Confessions or something, and the show's self-explanatory. It's people who were convicted of something, and you have to think for yourself where they either confess because they did it, or did they confess because they were forced to. And that's where I got it from. You can also just simply Google it, and if not, if you don't want to read anything, you can search it up on YouTube, because there's other people talking about it. But if you want to know like the full mapped out of how it happened, what was covered up, what was uncovered, what was rediscovered, and what was the end result, I made my own document about this video. I made my own document for the video, because it was no way I was going to remember all of that in my head to talk to you guys about. So if you want that document, I will put like the sources I used in the description, so you guys can go back and read that yourself if you want. But I'll see if I can get like a link where that you guys can just click on and read about it. If like, yeah, cool. I really just spent 5 minutes just talking, but now, like, y'all, I'm hungry, y'all hungry, like, come on, let's talk about it. I got some questions, and she is so cute. I'm sorry, I'm outside of a daycare. Anyway, I Googled some questions, and I'm really going to answer it, and I'm going to eat y'all to... Yesterday was funny. Yesterday was really funny, because I don't know if you guys remember, but to the people that watched my photo shoot vlog, shout out to y'all first and foremost. But secondly, in that vlog, we were supposed to go with me to get my jaw expander, and I ended up getting it not on the vlog, but I got it a week later. Yesterday, half of it came out my mouth. So I had to go get it put back in today. And in 5 weeks, 4 weeks from Monday, I'm going to be getting my braces. Anyway, yeah, so let's get into these questions, because I'm hungry. Okay? Hungry. So the first question is, what is the craziest, most outrageous thing you want to achieve? And to be honest, hold on. To be honest, To be honest, this is actually ugly, just recording myself eating and talking to y'all. I don't think I'm ever going to do this again. But we already committed to it, so let's just keep going. That trip was a little spicy. Hold on. See, now this is not about to work, because see, I just wasted a whole minute just chewing. Anyway, the craziest, most outrageous thing I want to achieve, in all honesty, is probably, I don't know, my career. Because for those of you who don't know, I work with children. And I thoroughly enjoy working with children, and I absolutely love it. And to be honest, if I could make a career out of it, which I can, I would, which I want to. But at the same time, this year, I've decided that I want to model seriously, and I want to go somewhere with modeling, and I want to be able to achieve, like, I just want to be, like, out there. Like, you know, I want to be on the cover of some type of magazine. I want to walk down somebody's runway. I want to be the brand ambassadors. I want to be, like, you know, I want to be right there. And even if I'm not, like, if I'm not catwalk or, like, a Victoria's Secret model, I have zero problems being a Nike brand ambassador. I have zero problems doing that. And, you know, I also want my modeling to take into something else, like maybe acting or so. And I feel like the craziest thing I want to achieve comes from me wanting to model and me wanting to, you know, act. And I would say, because I was talking to my friends about it the other day, I'll say that the thing that I want to do, I want to partner with a company. Like, you feel me? Like, you know, they got the Sweetie Meal. Meg Thee Stallion got her own Popeye sauce. You know, Travis paired up with... Travis has his own McDonald's meal, too. Then, you know, he also partners with so-and-so. You know, Converse X Comme des Garçons. Like, you see that? I'm going to have my own partnership. And I feel like that would be the craziest, most outrageous thing I ever achieved. Because how many people do you personally know has a partnership with McDonald's? Has a partnership with Nike, you know, stuff like that. Period. My bad, y'all. I'm recording from the same device I'm getting these questions from. So I'm not editing the video, but I'm stopping and replaying. Anyway, the second question is, has your parents influenced your goals, like your life goals? I guess that's the question. Y'all, it's a puppy. It's so cute. Actually, this is an ugly dog. I can't even describe it to y'all, and I don't even think I can show y'all. But the question is, like I said, have your parents like influenced your goals? To be honest, yes. And I say yes as in my parents really taught me what I necessarily don't want to be. And that's no shade, no tea to my parents, because my parents do watch this video and I love y'all to death. But like, I've seen what my parents have gone through, and I've seen how they've gone about it, and I've seen how they responded, how they reacted, what they did. I've seen them make mistakes. I've seen them make decisions and choices, and I've seen how it's impacted not only them but myself and the people around them. And it's like, after seeing all of that, it made me want to be like, this is what not to do. This is what I don't want to experience. This is what I don't want to go through. This is what I don't want to have to deal with my kid, you know? And they have, like, because I've gone through stuff with my parents, I have specific goals for the future. Like, how I want to interact with my children. I like the way I set that up of how I want to interact with my children, I got from like my previous interactions with my parents, and it's definitely influenced by that. Or like the type of success I want to have is influenced because I feel like there's times where I feel like my parents didn't support me when I felt like they should have supported me, whether that's emotionally, physically, like, you know, being there or whatever. Like, I just felt like a lot of times I didn't have support when I needed support or when I wanted support most. And it's like that kind of influenced me to like grind harder to get something on my own. So yes, my parents have definitely influenced my goals in life. Yeah, next question. Alright, let me get my little bite in so that we could say that we still eating. One thing about Subway, they bread chewy as hell. So it'd be hard to rip the bread apart because it'd be chewy. This is good. Me and the dog was just looking at each other, y'all. He got. He couldn't see me though because I got tense, so I just waited for nothing. I got so lost in eating, I forgot what the question was. I'm sorry. What was it? I think the question was, what's a book that influenced me the most? In all honesty, y'all, please don't laugh at me. But the book that influenced me the most, and I'm not even going to, like, wrap y'all up with this story, because I noticed that my questions be taking 2 minutes per question. I'm not finna, like, put that many questions in for that long. But the book that has inspired me the most and influenced me the most is literally Dr. Seuss's All the Place You Can Go. That book has been my favorite book for as long as I can remember. Like, in all honesty, it's probably been my favorite book since before middle school. And that's literally my favorite book because the book is just, it's brutally honest, but it's exceptionally motivational. Like, it tells you, like, you're gonna be great and you're gonna be amazing. All you have to do is go out there and be great and be amazing. But in reality, it's not always gonna work that way. In reality, you're gonna fuck up. In reality, you're gonna fall, you're gonna fail, you're gonna suck. But if you keep like your head up and you keep pushing, it's gonna work out. And that's exactly why it's my favorite book, because it's a book for kids, but it can literally be applied to adults. And anytime you need to feel like you a bad bee and you gonna be great, read that book. It tells you you're right? Because literally, the book just took off. It started off being motivational. It was great. You're gonna be amazing. And then it had a bump. And then it went downhill. But then every single time the story went downhill, it went right back up and ended on a positive note. And that's exactly why it's my favorite book. I was getting carried away. My bad. Another question I saw was, do you believe in souls? And I don't know exactly what they're asking by that, But if you're asking if I believe in a soul, absolutely. Like, I don't know how people don't believe in a soul. I feel like I feel like a soul is just a body part. Like, it's an intangible body part. But I feel like a soul exists. Like, it has to. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say on that. Absolutely. This one is. Do you think there will ever be a third world war? Absolutely. And what people need to understand is that we live in a, like, history to us was everyday life to somebody else, right? So we read about how there were all types of revolts and revolutions, and there were war and conquest and everything. But there's people that actually lived through that. Like, there's people that actually felt the effects of segregation and Jim Crow. There's people that were actually slaves. There's people that actually went to World War I and World War II and were soldiers and were XYZ. Like, that happened to somebody else. So just as much as war happened to them, war can easily happen to us, and we can easily be thrown in that, right? Like, there was, like, with COVID and everything, there was a time where the bubonic plague, the Black Death, took over the world. Like, that was one of, I think they said that was the first pandemic, like the first global pandemic and the biggest global pandemic. And I feel like COVID is either in second place or COVID is first. I don't know. I don't keep up with the news. But there was a time where that exists, and people were dying left and right off of that. And they found a way to get past that. So we're in this, and we could easily get past that, because obviously it's not going to be like something that we just wake up and like not be in no more. But just like how they came through that, we can come through that. So we're very much likely to go through war, because people back in the 1900s very well went through war. The world wars, I mean. Yeah. The hard part about eating sometimes is that the stuff, now that I have the appliance, or not now that, because I've had it for 101 days, but now that I have it, stuff gets stuck at the top of my mouth, and it'd be hard to chew, and it's irritating, but, that was actually giving me time to think, because I read the question, I still don't know my answer. Okay, Sunlight, the hell? Calm down. Yikes. Relax. That barely helped. Okay. Sis is screaming. Oh my goodness. Yikes. Dang. Damn. Oh my goodness, why am I so yellow? Y'all, I'm sorry. Hold on. Alright, I just did this fake ghetto setup. Like, yeah, it's ghetto, but whatever, because it's kind of working. So the question was, can you describe your life in a 6-word sentence? And in reality, no. But let me think about it, because I'm going to answer. That was actually way easier than that was actually way easier than what I thought, because I definitely just did it in one try. So my 6-word sentence is fucked up, but blessings coming soon. And I say that because it's just that life is fucked up. We're not on the camera. Excuse me, hold on. We don't see each other often in terms of like me, YouTube, and y'all watching me. But behind the scenes, stuff be going left. And that's part of the reason why you don't see me often. But I feel like I'm finally in a mental headspace where I can set myself up to succeed. And I've been succeeding. And I've been trying to push myself further and be greater. So it's fucked up now, but blessings are coming. And that's it. This is the last question, because I feel like we've been talking too much. And this is a very good question to end on. I actually like these questions because this was all from like one little picture. So this says, is happiness an end goal or is that a byproduct to another thing? I don't know what the rest of the question was, but is happiness a journey or a destination, basically? I feel like happiness can be both. I feel like you can find happiness on the way to something, and I also feel like the goal is happily ever after. But I feel like, not even I feel like, but to be fair, because the question is asking either or, I'm going to choose. I feel like happiness is the destination more than it's the byproduct, right? Because, first of all, whatever you should be doing should be making you happy, right? So that makes it a byproduct, you know? Like, if you're going on the road and you... Hold on, I'm sorry. I just got a text message. I'm sorry. I think that's something different. Anyway, yeah. That just threw me left. What I was saying was, I feel like as you move through life and as you do things, hold on, let me take my bite. Let me actually eat just some chips because I don't want to eat my sandwich with y'all. Yeah, I'm struggling to eat the chips. And it's so unfortunate because I really don't want to talk with my mouth full. So it's just all nasty. Yeah, we're not doing this again. I hope you guys enjoy this one. And I'm wasting all this time by chewing. But I need to chew if it's going to be a mukbang. Y'all, this is ghetto. Anyway, I feel like whatever you do in life should bring you happiness, right? If you're on a road trip and you guys are playing a game and that game is fun for you, that game brings you happiness, that's happiness not being the destination. That's happiness on the journey to get to where you're going. But I feel like anytime you're going somewhere, happiness should be there. Because if you don't want to be there, you're not going to enjoy yourself. If you don't want to enjoy yourself, if it doesn't bring you any type of like good feeling, you're not going to have fun. It's not going to be something memorable. You're actually going to dread it a lot. So I feel like whatever you do in life, you should have happiness, right? If you have a job, your job should be something you don't mind waking up and doing. So that the job, the end goal of your job, yes, pay is a factor. Yes, passion is a factor. Yes, like, yes, like actually doing your job, qualifications, those are all factors. But I feel like the satisfaction that you have with your job, the satisfaction you get from your job, the overall joy that your job brings you is the most important place. That makes it your final destination, right? I enjoy this job enough for me to want to do this for the rest of my life. In terms of marriage, I enjoy your company enough for me to want to commit to this marriage for the rest of my life. You know, these kids, like, you know, there's people, as fucked up as it is, there's people who decide to abandon their kids. But if your kids bring about you a certain type of joy, a certain type of love, a certain type of peace, that's something that you're going to agree to deal with for the rest of your life, or for the rest of their lives, whichever comes first, sadly. But it's just like they bring about a happiness, they bring about a joy, they bring about a good feeling that makes you want to be around it for the rest of your life. And that makes happiness the destination. You have to want to be there. It has to bring you something. Like wherever you go in life, happiness has to be there if that's where you decide to end up. Like if that's where you want to be for the rest of your life, it has to bring you happiness. Because nobody decides, I want to be in this marriage that with a man I don't love, who constantly cheats on me, with kids that don't even respect. Nobody chooses to stay in that. Unless, like, you know, for religious reasons or reasons we can't talk, like, or reasons I'm ignorant to. But I'm saying the person with the right, like, amount of freedom, they don't choose that. And if they do choose to stay unhappy, then that's them. But for everybody else, for the right-minded people, you're choosing your happiness. You need, like, happiness is the end goal, y'all. Happiness is the end goal. Anyway, my bad. These chips smacking. I don't know. What bag is this? Y'all ever seen that post? Like that meme or something, or that tweet? And they're like, whoever made this bag of Cool Ranch chips, serial number, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's extra season. I hope y'all had a good day. This bag of chips is bomb as hell. Like, this bag of chips is smacking. And whoever made these chips, I hope does have a good day. Because these is seasoned and very flavorful. You know? I'm going to show y'all the barcode, too. So you can you see that shit? Yeah, it was just ugly as hell. Yeah, because this bag of chips is good. And whoever made this deserves the extra kiss. Anyway, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Love y'all. Stay safe, you know? I don't know why I'm just yelling. Anyway, enjoy. Have a good weekend. Mwah. Bye.